All right, so you're ready to jump into the world of banking? Fantastic. You're going to be dealing with a lot of data. And while every bank has its own fancy software, your real power, your secret weapon, is going to come from mastering 3 classic tools: Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Today, we're going to build your digital toolkit so you can really shine. Let's dive in.
So, let me ask you a quick question. At your bank, or maybe where you're interning, I bet there's some special system software you have to use, right? But be honest. How many times do you end up just exporting everything to Excel anyway, just so you can actually work with it? Yeah, I thought so. That right there is exactly why we're talking about this. It's so important.
Okay, so here's our game plan. First, we'll talk about why you need more than just the bank software. Then, we'll figure out the right tool for the right job. After that, we'll get into decoding digital files, what all those letters at the end mean. And finally, we'll cover how to share your work like a total pro.
All right, Section 1, Beyond Your Bank's Software. Let's get right into it. Why do these tools even matter in the first place?
Okay, think of it like this. Your bank's system, it's like a fire hose of data. It just sprays out reports and numbers. It's a massive data dump. But that's where its job ends. It gives you the what, but not the so what. To really understand that data, to play with it, to find the story inside the numbers, you need control. And that control, my friends, is Excel.
Okay, part 2, the right tool for a task. This is huge. You know, using the wrong tool is like trying to hammer a nail with a screwdriver. You might get it done, but it's going to be messy and slow. Knowing exactly which program to fire up makes you look sharp, work faster, and just be, well, better at your job.
First up, the classic, Microsoft Word. The rule here is super simple. If you're dealing with words, paragraphs, and text, Word is your best friend. In banking, this is your go-to for anything that needs to be documented properly. We're talking letters to customers, those super important loan agreements, or any official reports.
And now for the big one, the heavy hitter.
Excel. Look, if it has numbers, if it needs calculating, if you need to analyze anything, you're opening Excel, period. And let's be real, in banking, that's pretty much everything, isn't it? Daily transaction reports? Check. Calculating those complex EMIs for loans? Absolutely. This is where the magic with numbers happens.
I want you to just read this for a second. Excel is the brain of business data. Wow, that's powerful, right? It's not just a grid of cells, it's the engine room. It's the place where raw numbers get turned into actual business intelligence. This is especially true in banking.
So what does that mean for you on a typical day? Well, you'll be using Excel for, let's see, tracking customer accounts, yep, calculating loan EMIs, for sure, managing the daily cash balance at your branch, and even digging into how well your branch is performing. It's literally woven into the fabric of your daily work.
Last but not least, PowerPoint. Its job is completely different from the other two. Word is for writing, Excel is for calculating, PowerPoint, it's for showing. It's for telling a story with your data. All that great analysis you did in Excel, you'll probably present it in a PowerPoint deck at your monthly meeting or during a branch performance review.
Okay, let's put it all together in a simple table. See? Writing a loan agreement, that's a job for Word. Analyzing a transaction report, you're using Excel. Presenting that performance review, you fire up PowerPoint. Word for text, Excel for numbers, PowerPoint for presenting. Got it? Easy.
All right, quick pop quiz for you. Your boss asks you to create a detailed loan report. It's packed with data, numbers, calculations, the whole shebang. Which software are you opening? Come on, you know this one. It's Excel, of course.
Okay, you've done the work, you've saved the file, but what is that file? That brings us to part 3, decoding your digital files.
So what on earth is a file extension? It's basically the file's last name. You know those letters that come after the dot in a file name? It's the computer's secret code. It tells the computer, hey, this is an Excel sheet, so open it with Excel. Or, psst, this is a Word doc, you know what you do.
And these are the 3 main last names you've got to know. For Word, it's .docx. For Excel, it's .xlsx. And for PowerPoint, it's .pptx. Memorize these. It's like learning the ABCs of working with files. Another quick test. A colleague emails you a file. You look at the name, and it ends in .xlsx. Which program clicks open in your head? Excel! Exactly! See? You're a natural at this.
Okay, our final section, and it's a super practical one. Sharing your work like a pro. Because creating great work is only half the battle, right? You've got to be able to send it to people correctly.
Let's start with WhatsApp, because let's face it, we all use it for work. You know the drill. Open the chat, hit the little paperclip icon, but here is the #1 most important tip. Please, please, always choose document. Don't send it as an image or anything else. Sending as a document keeps the file exactly as it should be. No blurry screenshots, no weird formatting, it's the professional way to do it.
Then you've got email, the gold standard for professional communication. I'm sure you know this, but it's always good to review. You write your email, click that same paperclip icon for attachments, find your file, and you're good to go.
But wait, I've got a pro tip for you that is a total game changer. What if you only need to show someone a small table from a giant Excel sheet? Don't attach the whole file. You can actually paste the table right into the email itself. It looks so clean and makes it so much easier for the other person.
And it's unbelievably easy. You just go to your Excel sheet, select the table you want, then hit Control-C to copy. Jump over to your email, click where you want the table to go, and hit Control-V to paste. Boom, a perfectly formatted table right there in your email. Try it, you'll love it.
So let's wrap this all up with this final thought. This is what it all comes down to. When you master these tools, something amazing happens. You're not just a person who uses Excel. No, you become someone who can control data like a professional. And in the world of banking, that ability to control and understand data, well, that's everything. That's what builds a career.